This is the 5th module in the video series, and it will talk about the mentoring program's delivery method. A mentoring program can be in person, where the participants are physically present, remote, where the communication happens via electronic devices, or a combination, better known as hybrid. Remote meetings are practical because more people can participate due to time restrictions, location, and other factors that prevent people from meeting face-to-face, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. Remote meetings are also easier to record, the costs are typically less than for in-person meetings, and it allows for asynchronous communication. However, a disadvantage with remote meetings is that the lack of body language which is communicated over remote meetings can lead to misconceptions. Another disadvantage is that remote meetings require that the participants have the skills needed to handle and communicate through an electronic device, and it can therefore be an idea to use an online platform that the mentee probably already uses and are familiar with. It's also easier to get distracted by other things during the meetings, as well as you don't know if the person on the other side of the screen does something completely different. Lastly, it's necessary to follow up the groups or pairs to ensure that the participants engage in the program. An advantage with in-person meetings is that they can make the participants connect more, open for more personal conversation topics, build more trust, and make communication stronger. A tip for in-person meetings can be to go for a walk or do another activity during the meetings, because it can be easier to open up to someone when you're doing something else simultaneously and don't need to look them in the eyes for the whole conversation. Having a hybrid and more flexible solution is advantageous because the participants can meet face-to-face, but they can also join remotely if they, for example, are in another city. However, it is important to remember that using a hybrid solution can be challenging if the groups are big. Now you know some pros and cons with having in-person, remote, and hybrid meetings. The next module will talk about the qualities a mentor should have.